Good morning, Shania and Camp ADM. It's a nice, relaxing Thursday morning. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and you've got a wonderful cameo question. You want to know, would I ever imagine Max and Sasha from Camp being in a relationship? If not, what platonic scenarios would I write about them? Well, I happen to be a big fan of the leaders of warring factions ship, like Rowdy Rough Boys, Powerpuff Girls kind of energy. And so I think it is very possible. I could see them when they're older dating. I could see like a high school AU. But what I think would be interesting is Sasha and Max are similar in that they're both mean and grouchy and kind of demand respect, and they're leaders amongst their peers at least. But where they differ is that Max learned a lot of stuff at Camp Campbell about the consequences of his actions and, why am I upset and all these things. And what happened with the Flower Scouts is Sasha never really changed, but the people around her started to. Tabby and Aaron, they grow much closer over the course of the series because they start to realize that Sasha's really mean. And so I could see, at the beginning of the series, Max is very loner, I don't want friends, he's a curmudgeon, he's a Scrooge. And I could see, Max showing up at high school, first day of high school, and he sees this girl that's kind of like an angsty loner, not a popular preppy princess, but like a loner girl, and finds her familiar, can't quite put his finger on it. But then, as soon as she, says something insulting to someone, he's like, oh my god, Sasha. Maybe she's wearing her hair in front of her eyes now. I don't know. But, I think he finds a Sasha who is kind of in a place emotionally where Max was at the beginning of Camp, where she's kind of driven off most potential friends. She hates the world. She blames everybody but herself. And I think it would start off as a bit of an antagonistic relationship again, but I think Max could recognize his own journey and what Sasha is going through, and maybe over time get her to open back up. And I think he would tell her to her face, you're just a dick, dude, nobody wants to hang out with you. And then Sasha being like, well, why do you like hanging out with me? And then bump heart thwomp. Maybe it's the beginning of something. Why do I care so much about Sasha? Why do I want to see her be happy? Why do I feel bad for her? Why do I want to make her happier? Complicated teenage emotions. So I could see that as a journey that they go on together. And then maybe they end up with each other and love to talk smack about everybody else together. I don't know, the world is your oyster. You go lots of different ways, but to answer your question, I could totally envision that. I think it's super fun. I think it's super cute. You can play it in a lot of different ways. And I hope that this answer makes you happy, because thinking about this future AU ship brightened up my morning. It was very sweet. So Shania, thank you so much, and have yourself a camp-tastic day. Camp ADM.